Hi everyone, welcome to AI Wellness Education. I'm Abby Aboitiz and I'm the founder of AI Wellness. And today we're going to deep dive into cybersecurity with Mr. Ben Bohman. Ben, tell us what you do. Tell
Thanks,
us
Abby.
everything.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. So my name is Ben Bohman. I'm the Chief Technology Officer with Stratishield AI. At Stratishield AI, we focus on AI-centric technologies in business and really have a focus on physical and cybersecurity. We do also have other focuses within technology such as conversational AI, generative AI that can be used in call centers and other type of applications, as well as voice and collaboration and smart networking. So we are doing a lot of exciting things when it comes to AI technology and especially useful AI technology in business.
Wow, that's amazing. So and you're based here in Las Vegas?
Yes, I'm based here in Las Vegas as well, yes.
That's great. Well, we've got lots of things to do then. But anyway, so first question I want to begin with like setting the stage for cybersecurity. What is the state of cybersecurity in businesses today?
Sure, I think it's interesting when you talk about cybersecurity right now. And one of the stats I like to use is that less than 1% of cyber crimes are prosecuted. So when you really think about how that is, and I always say if less than 1% of bank robberies were prosecuted, how many people would be out robbing banks? But that just shows that this is a problem that's not going away. Also, cyber criminals are getting more intelligent and they are actually starting to use AI technology, which is open source AI technology to coordinate these attacks. So we're in a state right now where it's very precarious. In fact, if anyone looks in the news, I'm sure you've seen it in the news, it seems like every week we're seeing a company that is being highlighted that is completely shut down. And that could be a medical company, a manufacturing company, or different companies that are being shut down due to a ransomware attack. If you're not using AI-centric technology, you're very vulnerable, and we'll go into that into detail here in a bit, but the importance of using AI-centric technology is crucial. And that's really the state of cybersecurity right now, is we're in a very precarious situation. In fact, if you look at why that is the FBI will only prosecute if it's over $4 million worth of damage. If not, you look at all the mid and even enterprise businesses where they're asking for a $100,000 ransom or a $5,000 ransom, they don't have time or bandwidth. So right now it's really up to the customers to really reach out and the businesses to reach out and really have a defense in depth plan to protect their company.
Oh, you have to. Like, it's very hard out there right now. But
It is.
What do you see as the differentiator between AI-focused cyber protection and vendors still not using AI?
Yeah, so really what that is it comes down to behavioral-based analytics. So if you look at the history of AI, right, if we really go back to the history of AI and cybersecurity, it really started in 2010. And that's when we actually could do deep learning into large amounts of data. And the typical way of looking at a cyber attack is an on-off switch. So it's a signature, almost like a fingerprint. It's either, yes, it's a virus, or no, it's not a virus. Well, now they're more sophisticated. So now there's behaviors, and you have to look at behavior-based, but we weren't able to analyze that amount of data. If you look at a network with 1,000 devices, with all the activity going on and everything happening, we didn't have the capabilities to look at the behaviors and come up with, is this a problem or is it not? Mm-hmm. So now with AI technology, deep learning, machine learning, big data, what we're able to do is we're able to look at what's happening in the environment real time and be able to stop it. And if you look at another statistic, I believe statistics are important when it comes to protecting a business. During a ransomware attack, a machine is either deleted or encrypted every 20 seconds.
Wow.
So when you look at a business trying to maintain this themselves and trying to stop a ransomware attack, or some businesses who can't have someone 24/7, this is where AI is crucial, because now AI can go in, detect a behavior, like let's say your computer is going to Romania for some weird reason. Well, it can detect that and say, hey, this is wrong, this is a behavior that shouldn't happen, pull it off the network, and then now the rest of the company is not getting compromised, and then we deal with the one computer that for some reason was. Then we can also use big data and deep learning to be able to go in and find out, where did the attack happen? What did you open? Where was it at? And then we can look at other computers in the network to see if there are any other issues that are related to that attack.
Let's talk about the healthcare in general. What kind of applications do you think that would be best for them? Or like, is there any recommendations of companies that, healthcare would be basically feel safe as far as data management and all of that kind of stuff.
Right. I think when you look at the healthcare and adoption right now in healthcare to AI centric or capable, and when I say capable, meaning technology that is capable of utilizing AI, there's two ways. One is the customer experience. AI wellness is tapping into that, right? That is absolutely what you're doing, true?
We're basically assisted intelligence wellness, right?
Yep,
So
exactly.
that's basically how we differentiate AI. So what type of conversations that you think would be, the best way to approach the slow moving healthcare issues, and how do we get past this? How do we implement this in a way where it's not that they don't feel like a threat?
Yeah.
As far as AI, because everybody talks about AI all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, show me how it works, right? It's like, and I think that's very important. So what do you think would be the ways, and how do you basically create that conversation that they feel safe, that you would be the company to go to for any cybersecurity related issues?
I think the way we have to approach these conversations is the business. And I always believe in people, processes, and then technology in that order. I think technology is an end game and it's important. But if you're not approaching the business and understanding the business and the use case, and let's take healthcare, for example. Right now, a big initiative in healthcare is the patient experience, right? Patient care. And if you look at the impact of a ransomware attack, and when a hospital gets completely shut down and they can't service or maintain support for their patients, it can have a devastating impact on their patients and on individuals. If you look at an application even like AI wellness, and you look at medications, and a lot of it, especially when you look at geriatric care, and they don't know what medications they're taking, and we really look at statistics as far as how many people die from taking the wrong medications, especially in geriatric and elderly care. This is something that gives them easy access to be able to take care and protect the patient. So I think if we look at this as what the initiative is in the healthcare community, which is protecting the patient and giving them the best service possible, this is where applications like AI wellness really come into place. This is where correct cybersecurity protection from Stratishield really come into place, because what we are doing is we're offering that patient protection, patient satisfaction, and we're also enhancing the lives of the providers out there who are really struggling to do all this. And when they get shut down, it's super frustrating for them because they can't take care of their patient.
Another question I want to ask is, like, what technology have the heaviest adoption of AI in their practice?
Yeah. So interesting enough, I was having a conversation with a business owner the other day. I said, what are you guys doing with AI technology? He says, we absolutely don't use AI technology.
Really?
I was like, well, actually, you actually do, again, you do use AI technology. And I think right now everyone thinks of this super AI, right? So there's three stages of AI: narrow AI, general AI, and super AI. Super AI is the Terminator, where it's far exceeded humans, and that's where everyone gets scared with. The reality is that probably over 90% of businesses are using technology. But let's talk about the ones who are consciously using AI technology. And I think what I'm seeing, again, in the customer experience, when you look at call centers using voice and things like that for the AI experience, reducing time with their actual call staff, taking care of mundane tasks, and helping them really work on the more advanced and more difficult tasks that AI can't take care of. So the customer experience across the board, and that's any industry. And the same with cybersecurity. You're seeing a huge adoption rate with cybersecurity. I think what's driving this is as we start having more and more applications at home that are using AI-related technologies, it's almost like this demand from the workforce to come into work and be able to use that kind of technology while they work, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think, and vice versa, right? So you have to kind of you almost have to do assisted intelligence, because it's like you need to be able to provide assistance instantly, as like me, if I'm a provider or something like that, is
correct.
You need to be able to adapt and implement just like that, because if you haven't adapted yet, it's going to cost you, right? So it's just, I think, the best way to kind of manage the whole situation is to get to know what's out there, to adapt, and to learn how to navigate everything with AI because it's here to stay.
It is here to
Yeah.
stay. And you made an interesting point as you talked about immediate assistance.
Yeah.
And even as I talked about the immediate response with ransomware or even physical security to that point, that immediate response for a provider, that immediate information for a patient who's struggling to find, again, what medications do I take? When's my next appointment? Where do I go? All that kind of stuff is crucial. So this immediate response, I believe, is going to be a big game changer here in the next years. And that's going to be something AI does.
So as we focus on transforming wellness together, what advice do you have for our community to foster a collective journey?
Well, I would just say to start embracing the parts of AI that make sense and artificial intelligence, machine learning, whatever you want to call it, that makes sense in your life. I think right now there's a lot of things, again, like AI wellness and other applications that you can use that really increase efficiencies. If I look at AI, I know a lot of people are like, well, I want to accomplish the same tasks that I used to do. I don't want to accomplish what I used to do. What I want to do is I want to be able to accomplish 4 hours of work in 1 hour of time. So that means I'm enhancing what is our most precious and valuable piece of our day, which is time. We can't get time back, but if I can get more out of time, then that's where AI to me is important. That goes for my personal life, and that goes for my work life. And that's why I think the AI adoption and individuals embracing AI and even embracing applications such as wellness AI is going to be, again, through the roof, because it's going to give them time back in their hands.
Yeah. So as we go into closing on this, where can we find you? And what is your last piece of advice out there for everybody that basically is still trying to navigate things with AI and for the ones that haven't navigated it yet?
Again, Stratishield AI is a technology company that is focused on AI-centric technology. We're located right here in Las Vegas, and you can definitely find me online, www.stratishield.ai. That's www.stratishield.ai. You can also call me personally right now. My number is 702-374-7920, and that's a direct way to get a hold of me personally. Again, I'm the Chief Technology Officer at Stratishield AI. I believe that it's always a fun conversation to have. I think it's interesting for businesses, and every conversation I have, it can go in so many different directions, but I definitely look forward to working with anyone who has that need or really wants to enhance how their business leverages AI, or even understand or demystify how AI actually is being used in business.
Well, Ben, thank you very much, and I look forward to exploring collaboration with you.
Thank you, Abby.